are home. Missy and I cooked out these fish for you. Perfect for you.
Al, are you always this nagging?
A naggy old woman.
No wonder Alec doesn't like to come home.
Yeah. Got something to say.
Whatever it is, we can discuss it in private. No outsiders needed.
And I am carrying Alec's child. A ready-made bear. That weakling's dying of asthma. Could go tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you die, Han Yufei. You came from the village, couldn't find work. I recommended you as Alec's secretary. Now, after all I've done, said you sing my husband. Then you stole my bag and claim it as yours.
The past is the past. I only care about
Frozen! I am the one Alec loves now.
know what's good for you. Sign the divorce papers and leave!
You, Sing-Chen, when we were 15, your parents died in a crash. I pleaded with my parents to support us both through college. Graduation day, you never meant to work. I pleaded with Dad to get you a job with Kent's biggest conglomerate. You swore their graves to protect me forever. You said you'd never betray me. So is this how you treat me now?
Go on. Yes, all of it's true. But I've worked so hard to build this company into what does this say? The company needs an heir. What can Ting Ting endure?
Please don't divorce Mom. Don't abandon Mom.
Husband, say something. Do you want our son to be born out of wedlock?
Just say I was the one who failed you. Just write it. Let's get a divorce.
Dad! No, I am cutting my hair short today. Uncle Balfour, that's the boy that, okay? Don't look at me. Give it to me.
You mellow brat! Stop claiming and hitting me.
Don't die outside.
Mrs. Grady. Miss Lucy's having an asthma attack, likely triggered by that spray.
Get her to the hospital now. She can die.
I want this brat. You always ruin my plans. We must not let Alex soften up. They must divorce.
Honey, take me to the hospital now. Our son. We can't save him. Oh my God. It's so slow.
Fine. I'll send you to the hospital.
Mommy. No, don't leave us.
Call the driver! Mr. Gray has assigned all the cars and drivers to Miss Han. There aren't any cars left at home.
Oh, let's go! 120!
We're at the hospital. Promise me you won't fall asleep.
Mommy, don't cry. Sister, is yours. That's a mouse. And a tree. A boot. Catch you. Hurry, no time.
Pupils dilated, no pulse. O2 sat 10:55 now.
No, wait.
it.
How is she?
Shelby. She didn't make it. If only she'd made it. Just 5 minutes earlier, we could have saved her.
Lucy's their love. We still haven't gone to the theme part. I have put on all the pretty dresses. How could she just die? Me too. Ow!
Old hash.
Keep it down.
I was so fed up. Stop screeching like some fishwife. The doctor said I need peace and quiet. You're giving me a headache. Honey,
Count's pregnant. Please be considerate.
Are you even human? That's your child, but Lucy is your flesh and blood too. She's not even pregnant. My God. Why didn't you go get Tian? He died today.
Tiantia dead! That's impossible!
Get away from me! You're unfit. You don't deserve to be Lucy's dad.
shameless old hack! You'd love sooner, because Lucy and Chung owe you two anything. Is that it?
Tolerant. Carter? I was wrong. I was too blind to realize just how heartless the two of you really are. I failed to notice your years-long affair. It's my fault. Not lack of love, just my own weakness. Oh, what dream?
Let's get a divorce. Let's get a divorce.
You are the snitch. Don't blame me. The grave meat and bear. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take care. I'll file for divorce.
You agreed? Don't go back on your word. Karma may bite back. Let's say.
This is great. Lucy was a good girl. You'll be reborn as you die in your next life.
That's heartbreaker.
That scumbag.
Someone this pathetic should just die in an accident.
Let's get it over with. Still thinking about Lucy. You are still young and can still have more children.
You have no right to say Lucy's name. Nor do you deserve to be her father.
Can you not be like that? 10% of my assets will be yours. Is that not enough? As wonderful as Lucy was, she was still just a girl. How you face carried my son, the heir of my family line! Then tailgates!
Mommy! Meet me up. Still so dark now. Finally.
Her life is tragic. She's been here twice in 3 days. First, her daughter died, and now her husband's dead.
You, Xingchen, I should be dead.
That jerk deserved to die. It's a shame she died. She has congenital asthma triggered by a strong allergen. That's what killed her. That's homewrecker and her sprays. This is manslaughter.
My what you say? Avoid that homewrecker. She's clearly dangerous.
I only spoke the truth. She died because the mistress's perfume triggered her asthma.
Karen, you do anything to be Mrs. Gray. You went so far as to kill Lucy. I'll make you pay for this.
Oh, you are awake. You had a mild concussion and still need rest. Your husband wasn't as lucky. He died on the spot. These are his belongings.
Honey, are you and that old hag officially divorced yet? Weakling is dead. Don't ever contact him again. Tomorrow, I'll move into the Gray residence with our son.
You just wait and see.
Skill button. Miss Levin, you are your husband's only next of kin. What would you like to do with his remains?
Send them directly to the crematorium. It'll save us all the trouble.
You should proceed, what? Where are you going?
Sometimes the faraway rain hurts the... Lucy, I swear I will seek revenge for you. Alec, that beast and your bastard son will get nothing.
Be careful.
Sorry to call you over on such short notice. But you are the only one capable of quickly sorting out Alec's assets.
It's fine. I get it. You are Alec's only immediate family. Assuming Wei Li wrote a will, you'd get everything. These are all his assets. Vorletzes and Rico's.
You really spent a fortune on Karen. He even bought her a $50 million house in the city center. If Lucy couldn't have it, his mistress and child. That's you. Karen, you'll have quite the come from my house. Mrs. Gray, they've sent Mr. Gray's ashes over. Don't drag Tian Tian into this. Deserves none.
Can't you spare me 나를 그린 적
Old hag doesn't deserve it. How could I possibly deserve such a fine house? Thanks to the divorce, I can finally move in.
Oh, Karen! 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 Hey! You there? We're here. We're here. Come on, come on.
Dad. Mom. Why did you bring so many people?
The relatives all heard you've become a wealthy lady and congratulate you on your good fortune.
The Gray Empire rules all. They're even in our tiny village. We came to congratulate you on marrying into wealth. They all want to see, unlike my useless husband. He can't afford a city house, but Mr. Gu's villa is huge.
This place is massive. Karen, is this where you'll live?
But of course.
Taran, I hope I can find a partner as accomplished as your brother-in-law someday.
A man as remarkable as your brother-in-law isn't easy to come by. You'd better study hard and focus on securing a good job.
When Stella graduates, I'll get Alec to arrange a good position for her. Come with me. I'll take you to see the rest.
Hi! I've never been to a place this grand!
Yes, Yufei has really made something of himself. Come on, let's go, let's go!
This yellow from Sydney.
Hey! Open up!
Karen, why don't you use your key to open the door?
Oh, I am not used to carrying keys.
That's right. There are so many servants. Why would she need keys? But this door isn't a code lock.
Oh, I'm just...
Did you forget the password? Isn't that a problem?
Where is everyone? Where's the maid? People start slacking off the moment the master's away.
It's okay. Let's just wait for a while. Please, you scared me. How much is a freeloader's band?
You are just a servant. What are you saying? We are the ladies of this villa.
The mistresses. Can't you stand with me? Not as a What right do you have?
Calm your mind. Something about you has changed. Dressing up now, huh? You're already divorced from her. How dare you come back?
I am warning you, you old hat! No matter what you do now, nothing will change. You can't hang around my daughter's property.
That wasn't for your sake. What do you mean? What are you doing?
You are not wearing perfume. That perfume last time.
That perfume last time. Seems like you finally caught on.
You knew Lucy had asthma. You did it on purpose.
That bottle. A gift from my husband. Globally limited edition. It's so rare, I usually can't bring myself to use it. But to meet Lucy, I sprayed on purpose. Sure enough, it triggered her condition in no time. In no time. Mrs. Gray. Pregnant. Why would I wear perfume? Asking for trouble?
You knew that would kill her.
So what? I meant to do it. Your sickly daughter useless. Of yours has. Alec doesn't care about. How dare you hit me? Shancheng won't leave you a cent. You'll never take it back.
This slap is from me, on behalf of Tian Tian. You are heartless. You would even hearten...
你还敢打我?
Take this slap for breaking up a family. You knew and took his bed. You'll burn in every fire. And finally, this is to remind you, there are consequences to your evil ways.
How dare you hit me? You've been abandoned by Alec. This house belongs to me. You damn security guard. And you stink. Oh. Don't just stand there and do nothing.
Just a home wrecker.
Don't be afraid.
Mrs. Ray, don't be afraid. You've been good to us. Our loyalty is with you. Don't worry. We will protect you. Protect Mrs. Ray.
Protect Mrs. Ray! Reporting dry throat.
You all...
Calm down. Be careful. Think of your baby.
Alec promised that after the divorce, I'll be able to move in. Please me. You are the one who doesn't belong here anymore. Know your place.
Too bad. We're not divorced. Once a cheap slitted, always a cheap slitted.
That's impossible. Not a single word. You are lying through your teeth. Let me in. Stop the car and talk to me now. Let me in.
Karen, you brought a mob to cause trouble at my door. This is illegal assembly. You'll answer for it. This is trespassing. Either one's enough. Either could get you jailed. Zhang Meng, call the police.
Yes, ma'am.
Not one of you leaves.
Yes, ma'am.
What's happening? Isn't that Karen? Mr. Gray's fiance? Mistress, she said Karen's the mistress.
What a disgrace! I came all this way to see Mrs. Gray, only to realize my niece is a home wrecker. Like home mistresses are fooled out! Karen, you disgraced our family!
Shut up! I am not a mistress. I am the real Mrs. Gray.
I don't know who this woman is. Let's go. Our family will cut off all ties with this shameless worra.
Stop right there. You are all fools for believing what this bitter old hag said. I'll call Alec and he'll be here. Alec, I am at the main door. Your ex-wife wasn't letting me in. Please come and help me. Ellie, remember Alec left you a daughter? You weren't even there when your sickly daughter died. Just you wait.
I'd like to see that. Let's see whether the police, he's a contributor, gets here first.
It's Alec's car. Alec's here.
Who's this? He's not Alec. It's us, the Countess.
Picked up your car and now we're here.
Thanks.
This is clearly Alec's car. How come he has the car keys? Handsome. Could he be your toy boy? He's your cat mad, isn't he?
What you are saying amounts to defamation. She can sue you anytime. He can target me anytime.
Who dare threaten me? How important could you be with that old hag by your side? Don't fool me.
Kim Lester is Greg Hope's legal advisor. Hired at great cost, renowned across the prefecture. Nobody dares speak to Attorney Shu like that. Clearly, you know nothing.
Oh, you are Alec's friend. I am Mrs. Gray. We haven't met before. This was a misunderstanding. Consider us introduced. Where is Alec? Why hasn't he come?
A mistress who isn't worthy to enter the Gray family hall has no right to know anything else.
Alec! You bitter hag! You're the one who turned Attorney Shu against me! Wait till I tear this!
Who's causing trouble?
Well, Alec isn't here too. But your captors. Here.
Officer, a pregnant woman like me possibly hurt anyone? It's this woman. She stole my husband. No justification. False report.
Officer, what my daughter said is...
Dad, take this home record away.
You woman.
Officer, we have CCTVs. Check the footage and you'll see everything.
Don't do that! You can't do that!
I get it now. That's my first time seeing a pregnant mistress causing a scene and threatening the wife. Come with us! Push harder!
Elle, this isn't the last you'll see of me! When Alec finds out what you did to me, he'll make you pay! You'll get nothing! No fin the clothes on your back!
Take him away!
Yes!
Take them all! What a disgrace!
A shameless whore threatening the lady of the park. Good riddance.
Are you okay? Please take it easy. You haven't rested since Lucy died. Let's get to hospital post-crash. You must rest properly.
My daughter is dead. While the killer walks free. Can't even rest. Karen has to pay. The debt's not paid yet. Marie, get a few cargo trucks and come with me.
Mrs. Gray, where are we going?
Such a big house.
In a great spot. Rich decor. Alec spent way more than I ever imagined. They have spent so much. A mistress.
He didn't. He doesn't deserve you.
Mrs. Gray, he actually spent all that money on his mistress. What should we do now?
Tag the non-valuable items. And pack up everything else.
To the palace.
Everything's cleared.
Sell the furniture. And donate the jewelry to charity. As for the rest, trash everything.
Yes, ma'am!
No, it's all done.
Then let's go.
All right.
Luckily, the police let you off because you were pregnant.
One night,
Or else, you'd spend the night in jail.
who dumped out all this trash?
When Alec gets back and kicks that old hag out, there will be even more. I'll put out far more than this. I don't want even a single strand of her in my house.
That's my talented daughter, huh? Let's go! Let's go home.
Aren't you moving? A bunch of men came today and took everything. They threw all this out.
What did you say? All this trash is from my home? What did you say? All this trash is from my home.
A classy-looking woman came with the keys in a fleet of trucks. They came with several cars to help you move. Didn't you hire them? What a load of nonsense! We didn't hire anyone to help us move!
It's bad. Oh no! It must be that old hag, Mrs. Kim! Mom, Dad, let's go home! Hurry up! Come on!
Wrong password. Wrong password.
Door locked. Why is this happening?
Stop that! She took everything!
My pearl necklace and my designer bags! Hurry! Check the bedroom!
This, it was so nice and stormed in saying,
Transformed.
That peasant took everything! And still wants to humiliate me! 708! You insult me! I'll make her pay!
hey, quickly call the son-in-law!
He said he'll divorce that wretch. But I haven't been able to reach him!
Could he have changed his mind?
That's impossible. I'm carrying his son. He never abandoned his son.
Right far. Alec is the CEO of a big company. Had to leave suddenly for a business meeting. Completely normal. Don't worry. You are carrying his only son and heir. When he comes back, we'll have ways to deal with that old woman.
No way. I've ordered to pee now.
Ma'am, you look terrible. You must be hospitalized and rest. Otherwise, your health won't hold up. Lawyer Xu has already arranged the room and doctor. Let's go there now.
Quiet. You are under arrest for breaking and entering.
He broke in and robbed me. Arrest him. Get lost. Get lost.
Officer, my wife isn't feeling well. Please let her see a doctor first before going with you.
No, she must go now. Don't think you can steal from me and get away with it. Chaos. Break in and rob me to win Alec back? Unbelievable! Breaking in by rope just to steal? No matter how much you struggle, it won't help you. Alec is my husband now. You can take my things, but you'll never get him.
Karen,
My name is on Alec's marriage certificate. How dare you, a mistress, say such things?
Alec is my husband. This house belongs to me. You are the home wrecker now. Officer, you've got to help us. We are upstanding, law-abiding citizens. If you don't take him away, we'll be in serious trouble.
Karen, what proof do you have?
We got CCTV. I've handed the recordings to the police.
What I mean is, what proof do you have that the house belongs to?
I've lived here for 3. Alec bought it just for me.
Honey, this is our home now. You live here with my rule. 大房子里。
Hear that?
Hear that? 有万次违禁烟. You dare break in here. You'll go to jail.
What do you have to say for yourself? Come with us.
First, Alec is my husband. Second, this one's mine, not his. This house is mine.
That's impossible. This is Alec's property. You are lying.
I won't stoop as low as hitting on Mistress Sister. But kicking her out isn't.
The deed is legit. This property does belong to her. I'll let it slide this time, because you're pregnant. But if this happens again, I'll detain you for disturbing public order.
Wait, please don't leave. I've lost many valuable items. That should be enough to arrest him.
Yeah, those items are worth millions of dollars.
用 CS.
Tens of millions.
What were these items?
A pearl necklace. And some designer handbags.
Oh, Karen, you've been jobless for. Your last job was as my husband's secretary. On a $10,000 salary. Worth millions. Or tens of millions. How could you afford millions in luxury goods? In your dreams.
They're mine. Those were all gifts from.
All that property in Guxian County. He bought it with our marital money and gave it all to you. Or entitled to reclaim.
He's right. As a mistress, you should be prepared for this day to come. Anything else?
Officer, need to make a statement. Witness this for me.
I've got nothing more to. What else do you want now, you hag?
I want her to compensate me in backdated rental. 300 square meters downtown. Rent alone, $50,000 monthly. You now owe me at least $1.8 million.
What? You must be crazy for money. This is Alec's house. You have no right to demand rental.
You have no say in this. The deed is clear. Go ahead and sign the IOU. I've got all the time. I'll wait your whole life. Writing an IOU might be hard for you, given your lack of education. So I've prepared one. Just go ahead and sign.
I am just dust.
Why on earth should we sign?
We've heard you still have a son in high school. If you don't pay up and word gets out about this, it might affect his college entrance exams.
Sister, I am fine. Harold, the IOU's done.
Mom, what are you doing? It's not about the money.
He's the only heir to the Han family.
Sacrifice your brother.
Are you letting this ruin you? You are practically Mrs. Gu now. It's just one final step when Alec gets back. You'll have her paid back in minutes. But no turning back.
It's just $1.8 million. Just you wait.
An IO signed in front of the police is binding. Make sure to pay up on time every month.
This piece of paper means nothing when Alec gets back. This is just pocket change for him. This money. I couldn't care less about it, Mom. Let's go.
If that's all, we'll be on our way now.
Yes. I don't know what you saw. Is that woman?
All men crave something new. I can forgive the cheating, but not killing my daughter.
No, wait.
Yufei. We can't get into the Grey residence, and she now owns your house too. What should we do now?
Don't worry. It's just a house. When Alec and I get married, he'll buy each of you a brand new house. For now. We'll stay in this 5-star hotel.
What about everything she trashed? We can still get those back.
Mom, after all this time, you were still so backward. When Alec gets back, he'll replace everything.
Yeah.
Welcome, ma'am.
To presidential suites.
Right away.
What's taking them so long? What kind of service is this? I'll file a complaint and get you fired.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Your card has been declined.
Impossible. Lead the way.
Sherman?
Card declined invalid.
This. What's going on?
Your machine must be defective. My card can't be the problem.
Our machine is working perfectly, ma'am. Please don't cause a scene.
You contemptible snub. Just you wait. I am calling Alec right now to have you fired.
Fish. Good thing you quickly handled the property transfer and froze the bank accounts. Otherwise, Karen would still be causing trouble.
Only right. Whatever you do, I am happy to help with whatever you need, but you must rest. For at least a week, doctor's orders. Don't go running about. Very shame. When you are in better shape.
Fine. I promise. I won't leave this room until I've fully recovered. Give me the phone.
Alec, where are you? Are you busy? I'll call you again tomorrow. I need your help now. Please send your assistant to help me. Come handle it. Alec, there's no point mourning your dead daughter. She's nothing but worm food now. Even if everything else rots in the mud, a child in my belly is your son. He's not even comparable. Maybe even heaven can't stand it. Because of that horrible mother of hers, you mustn't be swayed. You can get rid of her quickly. Come back to me.
Don't stop. Lucy won't want you. I don't want to see you this sad.
Lucy's gone. I've lost everything. I'll make Karen suffer, won't she? A lifetime of regret and pay for her sins!
Get rid of her quickly and come back to me.
What did he say?
Did he pick up the phone?
Alec has never declined my calls. That old hag must be using her daughter's death to get Alec's sympathy. So her daughter stings.
Sorry, ma'am. Are you still taking the...
What's the hurry? I am waiting for my husband.
But you've been waiting for half an hour. Do you have the money or not?
You think I can't afford this? Just you wait. Next time I come, you are the first one I am firing. Mom, Dad, let's go.
Oh, come on! We're homeless. We've got no choice. Come on, young Dave. Mom, I don't want you.
Sleep on the streets.
Damn it, touch you! Get out!
I am just asking to borrow $200,000 for a hotel room. I am carrying the charge of Grey Corp CEO. Think I can't pay it back.
Get lost! I've already told you, want nothing to do with wares like you. You may have no shame, but I still do!
You... What? If people knew we were tied to trash like you, someone as shameless as you, our reputations would be ruined.
What? Still not ready after minutes.
What?
Team D.
Your fate. This is our family's last remaining relative. What should we do now?
We can't really be sleeping on the streets, right?
I have an idea. Hello? Mrs. Lang here. Can't reach Alec. He's out of town. I can't reach him. A friend when I need one. Could you please help me? I'll wait for him. Grateful for caring for his family.
I especially made this for you. I brought you mooncakes specially. Eat them and you'll recover soon. Thank you, darling. Good girl. Mommy, I love you. I love you too. Mom, Mommy, this is for you. I hope you get better soon.
Thank you, darling.
Mommy, I love you. Mom loves you. Love you too.
蜡烛要壞咯，我抽，我再跳。
No need.
I have matters to attend to. Alec has left a lot of trash behind for me to clear. Fu Xingchen, this ring you used to propose with, and the last trace of your sincerity, is just him who doesn't deserve to be beside me.
Hi, ma'am. This is a luxury jewelry store. Boutique. Your outfit doesn't seem worth more than $200. Sure you are in the right place?
I don't recall your store having a VIP-only rule. What now? Barred for dressing, simply.